Good morning, y'all. It's Jess from the Bear River Homestead. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I'm sorry. Summer is the busiest time for me at my outside the house job, so I've kind of been swamped with that, but season's starting to die down a little bit, and we have got to get ready for winter because in Wyoming, in mid-August, we've already got, frost, and in the higher elevations, it's already snowing. Yeah. So there's a lot to do. Today we're going to be working on several different projects, so you're going to see me in the same outfit all day, for several videos. I promise we did this all in one day. I'm not wearing the same clothes for a week. But the first thing I want to show you is some apple butter that I'm working on. I got a really good deal at our local grocer on some apples. And one of my favorite foods, aside from pumpkin, everything, is apples. Apple pie, apple butter, applesauce, apple cider, all of it. It's great. So right now I'm working on apple butter. And it is a bit of a time-consuming process, but I promise it is worth it in the end for sure. Right now I've got about 10 cups of apples. All I've done was just cut them open, get the core out, and then I just chopped them up very roughly. I did not peel them. When they cook down, you really don't even notice the peels anymore, and that's where all the nutrients and good stuff is anyway. Definitely make sure that you wash them really, really well, especially if they're not organic. You don't really know where they came from. Like in this situation, I got them from the grocery store, so I made sure to wash them very, very good. So I put my 10 cups of apples into a large pot right here, and I put about 2.5 cups of apple juice. You can use apple cider, you can use water, you can use other juices. The last batch I made, the only juice I had was some cranberry, and it actually gave the apple butter a really nice kind of tart flavor. So I'm probably going to try that again. So in your stock pot or, whatever large pot you're using, add your apples, add your apple juice. We're going to let these guys cook down until they are completely mush. And then we're going to take the mixer to them and blend them up nice and smooth. So when we are ready for that step, I will be back to show you what to do next. And one side note, the cores right here. Okay, I saved them, guys, and there's a reason for that. We are going to be using these cores later on to make some apple cider. You can also make apple jelly out of the cores, and if you are dead set on peeling your apples, that's okay, because you can toss the peels in with the cores, and we're going to boil that down. I'm going to make apple cider, but you can also make. All right, guys, we are back with our apple butter in the making, and I've cooked these guys for about an hour and a half. When I first added the apples and the juice to the pan, I brought it up to a boil, and then I reduced my heat. Generally, I keep it no higher than medium-low, and you're just going to let them simmer. Like I said, this took about an hour and a half. I have hit this with the mixer already once. I'm going to go ahead and add my spices and sugar. Alright guys, we are back with our apple butter, and as you can see, it's gotten considerably darker in color, and then, that's thick. So this is exactly where we want it to be. I've got our jars ready. Let me turn the oven light on so y'all can see this. I warm my jars up in the oven, and I just set it to the lowest temperature setting. And of course you've got your handy funnel, and you'll need some sort of tool to get the air bubbles out. Just make sure that it is not metallic so you don't chip your jars. And then I've got my water bath canner going. Water's warming up. So I'm going to get these all jarred up and in the canner. I'll show you what they look like once they are done. I'm going to fill these jars to about a 1/4 inch head space.
All right, we'll be back in just a minute.
All right, guys, we are back with our finished apple butter. I processed these for, it was 35 minutes for the pints and 45 minutes for the quart. Be sure to check for your altitude, what your processing time would be. I am at just shy of 7,000 feet, so obviously my time is going to be considerably different from y'all down at sea level. But here is our finished apple butter. We're going to put it up on the shelf and we'll enjoy it when we are up to our eyeballs in snow, literally. Thanks for watching, guys, and happy homesteading.